Lived reality is messy. Our actual experiences rarely align with expectations, leaving us to navigate a present that often feels mundane. That gap creates a specific kind of cultural desperation, a craving to have been present for history's defining moments, rather than simply surviving the one we're in. A storefront in Haight-Ashbury offers a $50 cure for that disappointment. It takes the form of a smooth chocolate sphere wrapped in waxy caper. Laboratory analysis confirms the sphere is comprised of cacao, sugar, and fat. It contains no hallucinogens or known psychoactive compounds. The artifact works by rewriting your psychology. It grants you retroactive authenticity, replacing the disappointment of the present with a memory that feels even more real than your own life. Eating the sphere grants you a pristine, flawlessly detailed memory of an iconic historical event. You recall the exact temperature of the air and the smell of the Monterey pop crowd, even if you weren't born when it happened. Time expands during the experience. While your physical body spends a few hours in the present, your mind lives through days of continuous, uninterrupted memory. You absorb the original participants' profound joy and sense of unity. The generational optimism of the 1960s is downloaded directly into your consciousness. Once you have tasted a stolen, perfect past, your own authentic life feels hollow. This creates a psychological addiction that keeps you tethered to the artifact. The operation behind the counter functions as a cold administrative supply chain. These implanted memories are actual performances extracted from living donors. The archive harvests real human experience to create its inventory. This chart shows the scale of the operation. Hundreds of individual extractions are categorized by color code, date, and quality ratings. The ledger shows repeated extractions from single, active targets. The system pulls from the same people over and over again to meet demand. The archive functions as a slaughterhouse for time. It converts a generation's most profound moments into mass-produced data points. Donors keep the factual record of what happened, but they are stripped of the emotional truth. They remember the event, but they can no longer feel it. Many donors become trapped in a behavioral loop. They sit in public spaces, laughing with invisible companions and reliving their perfect day, while the actual world moves on without them. The relationship is parasitic. As the donor endlessly generates their authentic moment, the archive siphons it off to be packaged and sold. The donors remain locked in the gritty reality of 1967. They are oblivious to their own physical decay in the present. The transformative experiences sold to tourists are fueled by the psychological purgatory of the original revolutionaries. This diagram shows the complete market cycle. Experiential capital flows from the trapped donor through the central ledger and out to the consumer. The effect multiplies as dozens of consumers feed off the exact same loop simultaneously. This ecosystem facilitates the cannibalization of human experience. It allows those who missed the movement to consume the lived days of those who were actually there. Entire families now choose to abandon reality. They sit together in the cold present to jointly consume a stolen hallucination, joining a sea of people who have surrendered their own lives for a collective illusion. Human grief and the refusal to let go are the ultimate traps. They make the forfeiture of the present a voluntary, permanent choice. Look at how closely you followed this investigation. You've analyzed the facts and mapped the tragedy with the same intensity a consumer brings to the archive. This obsession with a structured narrative mirrors the psychological addiction to the chocolate itself. Even when faced with the horrific cost, the human desire to consume a perfect story is stronger than the instinct to remain in messy reality. The investigation you have just experienced is the sensation of the artifact taking hold. You have already eaten the chocolate. Your present is gone,